Hello ODs and members of the Bishops community. It's a great pleasure to be joined today by Lutando Matsaluka, who matriculated in
1992.
92, and you were a
Founders Border.
A founders border. Yeah. So that's not a helpful color.
Nope, but the colors are wrong. As everyone knows that Founders was the Lions boarding house.
Yes, and in your year?
92, definitely.
Absolutely.
Definitely
okay.
got
well,
it.
There you go.
Yeah.
But Luthando is the head of Gauteng Branch, and it's great that he is joining us for an interview today.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. And tell me, how was your time at school?
I had a brilliant time. Yeah, we had a lekker jol. I really enjoyed it. I remember coming in there in the 80s.
Yeah.
Very young, naive boy, and I think it was my really first time to be around such wonderful, guys.
Yeah, sure.
Had a good welcome. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the sports.
Yes.
Especially rugby. As you know,
rugby.
that's a national.
Of course.
Playtime. Yeah. So I had a wonderful time at Bishops.
Great. And after Bishops, you went on to university.
Absolutely. I went out to university. I had a break in between studies. But I went on and completed it. I did chemical engineering.
Right.
So I'm a chemical engineer.
Okay.
Yeah. And currently, I'm in the corporate world, in the energy sector.
Right.
And but at the moment, I'm doing project management.
Okay.
Right. So some of my duties is actually, start the project from concept, the very time they think of the idea until they construct it.
Right.
Oil and gas, and now I'm dabbling a little bit in the mining space as well.
And of course, Joburg's the place to be in that, right?
Exactly.
You have to.
Exactly.
But you weren't always in Joburg.
No. I moved in just before COVID, right? So it took me quite a while to actually be accustomed to Joburg because of COVID. So I'm really a newbie. So
okay.
I came in 2020, the beginning of the year in 2020. And then for a few months after that,
yeah.
we're locked indoors.
Of course. And tell me, your arrival in Joburg, I mean, you haven't been here all that long, but what made you sort of feel compelled to get involved in the OD branch here?
Firstly, with an influence of some of my mates, but one of the biggest motivation was to connect people.
Right.
That was the biggest one. And I know that especially when you are new here, one of the greatest things that can happen is someone coming to you and saying, listen, I was from Founders, and come from here. And it's an old man.
Absolutely.
Many years my senior.
Yeah, sure.
Like that. That's one of the key things that we want to happen here.
That's the goal.
That's absolute goal. There's many other things.
Yes.
There's many other goals that we want to achieve here in Joburg. We want to be self-sustaining, right? Especially financially self-sustaining.
Sure.
We want people with many businesses to connect with each other. I'm pretty sure that that's going to come very strongly in coming days, just to make sure that we have a plan and really get people interested in standing up and pitching up for being.
Well, I mean, I think it's absolutely going to happen because you've got a great team up here of a good bunch of very motivated guys.
Absolutely.
And you're a very big branch. We say on the ODC that it's a low-hanging fruit. It's so close to Cape Town, so many ODs of varying ages and industries too. So it's really exciting.
Absolutely. And in terms of the numbers, as you say, for a lot of ODs here, we do rival UK with numbers, that is. So, and we really have to get everyone to just, pitch up and say, listen, I'm an OD and I'm in Joburg. Please know me. And who's out there,
Sure.
By the way, we do have a WhatsApp group that I want to make sure everyone who is in Joburg, they must connect on that WhatsApp.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
And that's the biggest thing that we can have. Then we are in touch with everyone.
Exactly, and makes communication so much easier.
No, absolutely.
And then, Lutando, I want to ask you, as head of the Joburg branch, what are we looking to see this year, over the next year, in terms of OD gatherings and events for Gauteng?
Absolutely. This year is going to be very exciting. I think the one event that is going to be quite interesting is the St. John's tournament.
Right.
It's a rugby tournament, and it's in April. And I've got some dates in here. On the 2nd of April, that's a Thursday, April 2026, that's a Thursday. And it's over the Easter weekend, right? And so we are targeting that Thursday to get everyone be part of that event. So we're going to have a function during that period. One of the most interesting thing about that day is that we will be the last match of the day against St. John's in St. John's. So St. John's going to pitch up. It's the last day,
Yeah.
and we're going to be playing them. So we better be coming in our numbers and support them.
Absolutely. And followed by an event afterwards.
Yes, there's another event in Hilton. That will be on the 25th of April. It's a tournament, but this one is called the Exchange event. It's a first ever exchange event. It's all
With
sporting,
Hilton.
With Hilton. It's just Hilton and Bishop. It's all sporting events. It's going to be great. And we have been invited actually as ODs to come over there. I think it will be a great building of a rapport with
Sure.
the ODs in Hilton. You know,
Absolutely.
building a relationship and things like that. And I encourage our ODs to go and pitch up in there.
Yes,
25th.
absolutely.
Let's take a drive and go
Why
in there.
not?
Yeah.
Weekend away.
There's a possibility that my mate Andrew Eaton,
Sure.
also 92
Yes,
farmers,
yes.
that he could accommodate a few of the ODs in his farm in the Midlands.
Well, that would be fantastic. And I know that members of the ODC are planning on traveling to both of these events upcoming. And just to go back to the St. John's one, which is the next one,
Yes.
I mean, there will be an event on that day too, after we'll do some sort of a drinks or a braai or something,
Exactly.
right?
We had something similar in the Saints event
Last year, yes.
Yeah, so it will be something nice, an event after the match. You know,
Absolutely. That would be great.
Something similar to that. Yeah,
And tell me, Johannesburg and Gauteng has
Mm.
a great reputation for having a great yearly dinner. It can be a big jewel up here. Is there plans for that underway?
that would be our crowning event for the year. So we
Right.
are planning to have that OD dinner around October, November.
Okay.
We will confirm the exact date in the coming weeks,
Yeah.
so that we have enough time to plan for that dinner. In 2024, we had a wonderful dinner. Whatever people pitch up, we had wonderful wine, and
Sure.
we had a superb speaker in
Yeah.
Rowan Boss.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, it was absolutely wonderful. So we're taking from that. Last year we didn't have an event, but this year we're having one. Our plan is to have this event annually.
Sure.
Right. So that is our target, to have it annually.
Okay.
And with everyone's help, let's make it happen.
Absolutely.
You know? Let's make it happen.
And I want to ask you, as a final question,
Sure.
what is your sort of view or philosophy, or where would you like to see the branch eventually become, sort of events-wise and interaction-wise?
So obviously, as I started, so one of the things that I wanted is for us to connect, right? That's the base, right? But eventually, we want to be, as I said earlier, a self-sustaining business connection, networking. So one of the things that I would like happen is that on a monthly basis, let's meet up for drinks. You know,
Yeah.
have some, start it as an informal drink session. Get to know each other, exchange cards, get to know what we are doing.
Exactly.
We will network and we will be supporting each other, and absolutely there's an absolutely amazing potential for the OD branch here in Gauteng.
I couldn't agree more.
Absolute
I couldn't
potential.
agree more.
Yeah, so with these monthly events, we'll set up, make sure that something is happening every month,
Yeah,
and then we'll build up from there. right?
absolutely.
And as time goes, we will have a much more strategy to make sure that this business activities are solid and
Yeah.
you know,
Absolutely.
big events and things like that. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the vision.
Well, you've heard it from the source, and Lutando, thank you for joining us. There's clearly so much energy behind this branch, and as you said, potential. I mean, it's a great branch, so many ODs, and we're going to make it happen this year.
Absolutely,
So
absolutely.
it's so exciting. Thank you so much for joining
you.
us,
Thank
and
you.
all the best.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. I appreciate this chat. Thank you.
Very good, guys. Well done.
Yeah.
Great.
No